Hey everybody, welcome back to MidNightChats1. I'm Evie. Today's video is a little bit weird. It's a conspiracy video, so if you guys like conspiracies, then yeah, this might be interesting. I don't know if a lot of people know about Easter Island. I find Easter Island really interesting because nobody really talks about it. Like, there's giant heads there, but that's about it. So I thought I'll do a video about Easter Island. So yeah, where can I start? So I'm gonna put up some pictures on the screen, and then I'm gonna just talk about it and see what you guys think. If the quality is not the best, then yeah, sorry, I took it from Google. So yeah, the first picture I'll put up is like if you look in a giant world map. You see Easter Island is so tiny in the little corner. Like, New Zealand's there, Australia's there, South America, but Easter Island, like, it was like a fluke that Eastern Europeans kind of think found Easter Island. And so yeah, like, it's just like what happened there. So that's just like a giant place. Like, the next pictures, like, you can see right through the island that they have these giant heads all through the island. So like, and it's not just in like one place, or like it was all around. So it's like, how did they do it? Like, what was the reason for it? They like ceremonial or something, they said, but it's still like they have no actual answers for it. So yeah, right through Easter Island they have these heads. And then if you look at this third picture, like, you see these heads, like, they've been there for thousands of years by the looks of it. Like look at the way they're formed, and they're sitting. Like, this is like pre us by the looks of it. Like, just look at how like the dirt is sitting in it, and like some kind of storm or something hit. Like, in this next picture you see where like they had giant bodies, like they're huge. Like, you see like there's a guy right up at the bottom, and then there's like a second floor, and then a third floor, and then that's like the guy at the top of his head. So it's huge, and like you can see how much underground it is now, that it must have taken so long or some kind of storm or wave that hit and kind of buried the island, and only the top of the heads kind of survives. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but like, that Noah's Ark story sounds more familiar. And like, look at the detail that the carvers that made these heads. Like, look at the back design. Like, you know, it wasn't meant to be buried underground if they did designs like this. Or why would they make designs like this and then bury it underground? Like, it just doesn't make sense, eh? So tell me what you guys think out there. Like, do you think it's like the Easter Island people that made it, or some other civilization, and the Easter Island people just kind of inhabited it once it was deserted? And like, the next picture I'm gonna play is like, oh, how would I describe it? Like, it looks fake, but it's a real picture. Like, that's how huge it is. And like, this is ancient. So like, how are they moving this and like putting it into place? They're not just like random areas that they in, and they kind of just carved out the rocks, but they've got precise places that they moved it too. So like, how did they move it there? Like, does anybody have an answer, or like just any theories from anybody? So what's like just fascinating there, eh? And then with this next one, like, look how far underground that it's buried. So it's taken a long time for it to kind of get there. So like, and if you think about it, like, this looks thousands of years old. Like, because it's rock, so you don't know how old it is, but like, amount of dirt that's on top of it. Like, yeah, so you have a look at it, what you think. You can find it all on Google and see what you think. Like, look at this one. Like, it's been around for so long that like it's buried. Like, can you see the three in the background? I don't know if the picture's kind of coming through clearly enough, but and then there's one that's kind of tipped forward, like, and if the people of the island that made it, like, they would have fixed it and put it back, wouldn't it? Like, if it's the Easter Island people that made it, they would have kind of tidied it up, but it was just kind of left there, and the new people that moved in there didn't know what to do. They just kind of looked at us, oh, interesting sculptures, I guess. Yeah, so that's why I don't know if Easter Island people did make it, or like, look at this one. Like, it basically looks like rocks now. Well, it was made out of rocks, but like, how long does it have to take before it's starts becoming like rocks again? Like, and you could see that there's one here and there's one at the top. I don't know if that is one or if it's just more rocks, but and then the buzziest thing that I found is like these underground ones that were under ocean. Like, now tell me, like what's an explanation for that? Like, do scientists have an explanation, or historians? Like, that's deep underwater. So you're telling me that the inhabitants sculpted this out and then just threw it under the ocean? Like, it just doesn't make sense, does it? That's why, like, I don't know what's happening with Easter Island. Like, look at this one. Like, it just looks like a coral reef now, but you know it was originally like a head at the top, and like you can see the swimmer. So like, was this land that was under above ocean originally, and now it's underwater? And like, those were like the top of the island that's kind of that we can see now. And then yeah, so what the next pictures is that I'm gonna put up is really, like, I don't know if people know about this, but Easter Island has a language that nobody knows how to decipher or can understand it. I think people say that they've got ideas of it, but no definitive proof. So I'm just gonna put up the writing on it now and just see what it looks like. Like, does it make any sense? Like, this is a language that the inhabitants of Easter Island created and were communicating with, and like, that's just buzzy. Like, I don't even know what to make out of it, but like, I could see a fish, like some weird looking ghost, a little alien looking at me, one of them going with his finger and hands up. But the story is that the reason that they can't decipher it is because when the Eastern European people came to Easter Island and took them as slaves, they took all the elderly people and only left the young people that kind of hid, and none of them could read their language once they kind of left. So that's why they've forgotten the language and they don't know how to decipher it. But it just doesn't make sense, eh? Like, if this was a language somebody would remember, well, if they had wrote it. So, and there's more pictures of it here. So this is what they found it on. So I don't know how clear the picture is gonna be, but if you search it up, I'll put the next one up, and like, look at this writing that it's on it. It's just like, it's alien, isn't it? Like, oh, I don't know what do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think. Like, a lot of you that watch my video that I talk to, let me know what you think about this. Like, wow, that's so different. And then like, this is what they found it on. Like they must have carved it, but like so precise. Yet, like, it's like laser printing, isn't it? But they don't know how they did it. So yeah, I think it's way older. And Like this one is another close-up of the writing. I don't know how good the picture's gonna be again, but like, see, same writing as the one on the wooden tablet, and still no idea what it says. They don't even know the first word or the sound of it yet, because it's just an alien language to them. And then and then I will show you the people, the Easter Island inhabitants, like the original people. So this is like their people now, and like, does it look like that they were building these giant heads and moving them around, and like had a advanced language that they couldn't decipher? And like, yeah, so what do you think? Like, these more pictures of the people, like, they look like Polynesians. I really think that Polynesian people kind of ran through all the islands and found them uninhabited, and they just kind of took over. And like, that's the same thing with Easter Island, that the Polynesian people kind of went there and said, oh yeah, we did all this, we made the head, our people did it. But like, they just have no idea. Like, I could be wrong, so, but it's just the proof that they don't, the proof is like, they can't redo it, they can't recreate it, they don't know how to make those rock sculptures with the technology that they had back then. Like, with modern technology, I know that they've made one and they tried to walk it, but it could barely move with the video I watched. And like, the people doing sports over here and stuff like that, like, these look like Polynesian people that are living on an island and everything like that. And I think the heads, the writing and stuff like that is like way before them. So yeah, so this was just a quick easy video that I thought I'll start up. I don't know, that's all the information I have about Easter Island. If I get to more, I'll let you know, but it's just mysterious, isn't it? Like, what's happening there? Is there more to it? Is there more things about Easter Island that we haven't found? Like, is there something that's kind of keying around all of the islands that nobody knows about? So yeah, I don't know. For the next video, if you like conspiracies, hit me up. I've got heaps. Yeah, MidNightChats1 again. Like and subscribe. I think 55 subscribers, so yeah, getting up there. I'm gonna do a live chat soon, because that's opened up in my account. So thanks for everybody that's still watching. Peace.